But before I get into why I will not be recommending this product, let's jump into, what it is. All right, so I just received this complimentary gift from IT Cosmetics, and it is the Confidence in a Gel Cream for Oil Control. Okay, and so here is the product. It is a moisturizer for those with oily skin, and it claims to be an ultra light skin balancing moisturizer, oil control, and anti-aging armor. And it's about 2 fluid ounces. So here is the packaging. Pretty bottle, by the way. I do like it. It's a glass bottle, so definitely help with the plastic, not having a bunch of one-use plastic and things of that measure. It is really, really light and fluffy, and I did try it out a little bit. Now, let me be transparent with you. I have super dry skin, and I would say this definitely would not be something that if you had dry skin, it feels like water going on. So they are right. It is not thick, or I would say it's not something you would use for dry skin. But they do not promote it for dry skin. It's for those with oily skin. And so I could feel that someone with oily skin would absolutely appreciate this type of texture. It's a gel-like consistency, and it goes on and it seems to evaporate almost immediately. But once again, I have dry skin, so I'm not their cup of tea, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so if you're enjoying this information, I just need to introduce who I am. I'm Ayana Peterson, the Thrifting Diva, and on this channel, we are talking about how to live a luxurious life on a budget, and that comes with skincare as well. So if you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up. Now, let's get back to why this product I cannot recommend. It boasts niacinamide, peptides, and squalene, which are fantastic, fantastic ingredients to have in your skincare products. Niacinamide is a powerhouse ingredient that can help, especially for anti-aging and even for oily skin. Peptides for our skin barrier, and squalene is just something that normally helps with the skin barrier as well. So I applaud the use of those different types of ingredients in there. However, here's where I'm not a fan. I definitely did some research on the ingredients on this one. In the ingredients, there is I'm going to read from you, but I will put it on here so that you can see all the ingredients that I'm not a fan of. But the biggest one being that when you look at the INCI list, which is, the ingredients in the back of your bottle or in the back of the packaging, that tells you the list of ingredients that make up the product. And you want to look at it in the first ingredient to the last ingredient tells you almost about how much of whatever that ingredient is, and it goes from the highest amount to the lowest amount. So my problem is that denatured alcohol comes in at the fourth ingredient. So there's water, there's glycerin, yay, love it. There is butylene glycol, not an issue with that. There's niacinamide, absolutely fantastic. Diamethicone, that gives you that almost slick feeling, it's a consistency feeling. And then there's denatured alcohol. And while denatured alcohol definitely for someone with dry skin is absolutely not a good thing, denatured alcohol, even for someone with oily skin. So what that denatured alcohol is going to do is it's going to dry up that oil that you're feeling, that uncomfortable oiliness that most people have when they have oily skin. It definitely dries that up. And that's where you get it makes it seem as though the product you're using is just evaporating the oil. Unfortunately, with very limited use, not a problem. But this is a moisturizer, and hopefully you're using your moisturizer even if you have oily skin, morning and evenings, right? If you stop using a moisturizer because you have oily skin, you could probably trick the body into making more oil, making you more oily, and then you're in a battle to figure out how to slow down the oiliness. So even if you have oily skin, you want to absolutely use a moisturizer. And if you're using this twice a day, 7 days a week, then that's that denatured alcohol that could end up disrupting the skin barrier. And if you have oily skin and you disrupt that skin barrier, you could go back into that same cycle of the body producing too much oil, which is opposite of what you want to do when you're using a product. And then lastly for me, this product has perfume. It is the last ingredient, so obviously it's probably going to be a very low amount, but just in general, I prefer not to use any products that have any type of fragrance, because fragrance can be an irritant. And for those who love their fragrance in their skincare, hey, go off. However, for me and those who come to me asking for advice, I always try to show them products that does not have any fragrance in here. So for that, just for the product, for the ingredients that make up this product, I will not probably recommend it. The other thing, another reason I probably won't recommend it is because it is a little on the expensive side. So you can get it right now for about $59. If there's a sale, then go for it. But it's about $59, which to me, I find that there are a lot of other products that I can get as a moisturizer, as a daily moisturizer, that's less expensive and that work without those troubling ingredients. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to pass on even recommending the Confidence in a Gel Cream by IT Cosmetics. Sorry. All right. Well, if you enjoyed the information on this video, give a thumbs up or even follow and subscribe.